Act 3. Curious why there was a report that announced Atlanta having the widest income gap of all major U.S. cities. Am I surprised? Not in the slightest. A chasm that wide is very much intentional to segregate and irrigate the poor away from the wealthy. A former colleague, while referring to lazy poor people, told me that the shit always rolls downhill. A racial divide that remains glaringly obvious of Atlanta's current standing as the South's Big Apple, which is a shining symbol of Southern segregation, standing proud and erect. And on the same report, it stated that Utah, Alaska, and New Hampshire had the smallest gaps. Yeah, go figure that one out. Also curious as to why another report announced that there was zero jobs created for the American people during August 2011. The people will eventually have to bite themselves in order to find any paying job, even if it means working the construction line, building better buildings, or better monuments for their cause, for showy presentation amongst their kind. This really shouldn't be too much of a difficult transition for you. According to Mitt Romney's policies, there's nothing wrong with a little corporate competition. Corporations are people too.
Congratulations.
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 Today, the City of Charlotte can use Verizon technology to inspire businesses to conserve energy and monitor costs, making communities greener
Congratulations.
and buildings as valuable to the bottom line as the people inside them.
Congratulations.
So, Mr. Romney, whose portfolio carries great heft within the leagues of executive robbery, now creating a grand detour within the presidential circle. He stands very much as the ambassador of vampiristic capitalism, maintaining his insatiability for creating financial ruin. During the early 1990s, Romney's previous firm, Bain Capital, utilized a roll-up strategy, a firm who buys up similar companies in the same industry in order to expand revenues and cut costs. They make huge fortunes and create a budget that ballooned throughout his mergers and acquisitions, while workers lost jobs, stockholders and creditors lost money. Slashing pay raises of workers, reducing benefits, such tactics may have inspired corporations such as Verizon, amongst others. Definitely part of the plan. The drive to brazenly acquire an oversaturation of wealth combined with robotic disregard happens to be two of Romney's strong suits. Such unwavering dedication would bear great similarities of such simple automation that's required for first or second level survival instincts, such as eating, mating, staying productive. An insect or drone honeybee would be a close representation of this catalog of survival traits found within the wild, excluding any emotional, human apathy, or social camaraderie tasks. So take the drone honeybee, whose sole purpose in life is to mate with the queen bee, is subsequently killed after sexual intercourse due to total abdomen separation. The honeybee, which shares its honeycomb home on the flag of the state of Utah, a collective hive of their own accord, which also remains the Mormon birthplace and capital, are proud to display their cultural affection towards insect-like intellect. To replicate and provide for the nest as any means necessary and as early as necessary. Provide for the nest, acquiring mounds of wealth at the expense of others who are a select bunch that tread lightly among those who are, quote, cursed, end quote, and inhabit the earth with them. Along with the recent level of recruitment methods that have spiked dramatically within this calendar year, very prominently displayed billboards showcasing that it's okay to be part of the in crowd with them. All are welcome. Which is another farce in itself, its religion is attention-grabbing enough to sponsor its own method of advertisement and buzz. The oddly paired advertisement campaign that parallels Romney's dash to the White House are both well engineered to create a sense of collectiveness, of course, during our nation's saga of political/financial unrest, making its commercial appeal analogous to that of any Old Navy song and dance jingle to reel in more clients. Each vapid and droid-like "I am Mormon" ad has the charisma of the Borg from Star Trek The Next Generation, like "I am Reploid 7 of 9, I am Reploid 4 of 12, I am Reploid 2 of 6, all the while having Romney appointed as the cutest of Borg, and we've come to assimilate you. There's no resistance, we're here to assimilate.
I am Locutus of Borg. Resistance is futile. Your life, as it has been, is over. From this time forward, you will service us.
So carrying an underlining theme to perpetuate the sense of urgent productive need to condone and produce goods to advance capitalistic self-destruction, satisfying the demand not limited to any religious group, since capitalism is its own religion by itself, to create shitty products with the use of shitty customer service. I'm sorry, can you say that again, please? And employ shitty working conditions.
Apple CEO Steve Jobs publicly commented for the first time on the recent spate of worker suicides at Taiwanese iPhone contract manufacturer Foxconn Technology Group. Added that Foxconn, also known as Han Hai Group, is, quote, not a sweatshop. And Han Hai chairman Terry Gao has taken precautionary measures, including installing nets on dormitory buildings and hiring counselors for workers.
All in the need to overprovide and overpopulate, all under the potential presidential advisory board of Mr. Mitt Romney, to make sure the beast to barcode transition is quite complete and unopposed.
I would oppose the legalization of marijuana in the country, or legalization of marijuana for medicinal purposes, because pain management is available from other sources. Thank you. Let's see, I guess it's my turn to choose it. Go ahead, this young lady right here.
The gears are turning indeed, tagged and barcoded to this very day, ensuring the great investors of their all-consuming, all-American livestock is well accounted for. It is most definitely going well within their plan. To confirm your barcode number, please enter your social security number at the sound of the beep. The previous track is the Fetty Lee Grand remix of Coldplay's Paradise. And in closing, Evil for All Time, modern Marxists making momentum. In this place, sexual entitlements do not belong here. State and country does not contain power. Religious dogma will not shackle nor restrain. Humans must come together on an intellectual front to erode the perils of traditionalism that's creating many metaphysical divides. Sarcasm, encouragement, and progression are all the elements welcome here. Thank you for your time. Stay safe. Ken Neal out.